starts in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
Let me tell you about a man named Randall Rhodes. He was born and raised in the North, but he loved the Southern way of life, and he'd fight to the death for the Southern cause. He marched on down to the fields of cotton, where he met up with General Mosby's gray ghost. The general gave Randall the rank of colonel so he could fight with the brave men in gray. Now Colonel Randall Rhodes fights for the bonnie blue flag, and that's what Colonel Randall Rhodes brings. He brought fire, he brought freedom, he brought love, he brought war. And he said, to hell with the stars and stripes, I'm fighting for the stars and bars. And to hell with your war of aggression, I'm fighting for the war of independence. He'd march on down to the fields of cotton for a southern nation, and the gray ghost fights for the bonnie blue flag. And that's what Colonel Randall Rhodes brings.
Okay, this is Randy of All Roads Lead to Home Genealogy and Colonel Randall Rhodes of the Carolina Gray Ghost, coming to you from a different point of view. I wanted you folks to get an idea just what I do, how I do it, and the reason why I do it. And maybe give you an idea. So what you're looking at here, my friends, are two 32-inch curved monitors. I am seriously thinking about adding a third monitor in the middle, a flat screen, so I have more space to do what I do, which is genealogy and research and so forth, because I need to spread out. Now, I do have another workstation, if I can do this without killing anybody. Okay, that station there is set up for my wife, who has started working for me. And she has been a wonder because she does a lot for me. Let me readjust just a little bit. Okay. Now, what I'm going to try and show you here, if I can, is for genealogy, I primarily use my account for Ancestry. Okay. Let me show you here. I use Ancestry.com. I find them to be the most reliable, the most services I mean, they have some pretty cool services. Yeah, you pay a little bit extra for them, but when it boils down to it, I look at it that my clients are very they need it. It's only right that I do the best I can for my clients. Now, I do have my clients' authorization to share certain things, okay, but not this one. Let me get rid of that. Okay, so this here's Tom Vernon's family tree. Tom Vernon has been with me almost 4 years now, and he has a very powerful family background. Um, Let me show you a couple things here. So, uh, the reason why I have multiple monitors is because I share it back and forth between them, and I spread them out, and I have 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8 windows open because I need them to get information, to share information, to copy, paste information, and so forth. So that's why I need all the extra space. Uh, Here we have Thomas Carr Vernon. One of the extra features that I um, pay extra for with Ancestry is the check, the third party check. So here it says check for errors. So if I click on that, it's going to check all the work that I did here on Tom's own personal profile for mistakes. You can see it says, nice work. There are no errors found. So it tells me that right off the bat, I did my job right. So I go over to his father, Corporal Frederick Walker Vernon, and do the same thing, check for errors. Boom, no mistakes found. And if it does find mistakes, it just doesn't slap you on the hand and say, you made a mistake. It actually tells you what the mistake is and how to fix it. So for an extra $11 a month, that's not a bad deal. Another thing is that I like about Ancestry to ensure that I have accuracy. It has a hyperlink for lineage. So if I click on father, it goes down to yes, Frederick Walker Vernon is the father of Thomas Vernon. If I did not see this, it meant I had a mistake. I'm going to have to find out why. One of the other neat features that I like about Ancestry is it checks the entire world for information about his family. Okay. And my wife has been very diligent in adding the photos that are found for Tom Vernon's profile. She, in this past 2 weeks, added over 1,000 photos that folks have shared that reflect Tom's family. So here's 122 more. So the algorithms is constantly looking for images. Like right here, Reverend William James Vickery. I want to show you something here. So if I click on this and add it to Tom's tree, first off, if this person did not belong to Tom, I would not see this hyperlink, but it's there, so I know it's correct. Right off the bat, and so she says, hey, I think I found his mother, so I'll add his mother. And if you saw earlier, there was pictures of the family that folks have shared. Now, these pictures, since they are in a public domain, it means I can take it and share it to my client. And what I'm doing right now, I'm just going through here and mass adding all of these. And what I will eventually do is I'll go back, okay, into gallery where the pictures went. Okay, look at this. Okay. See, this here came from a book. Okay. And unfortunately, the person who shared the book, the image, thought the soldier looked too much like a Union soldier from Pennsylvania. He was buried by authorities where he remained until 1982. So I'm not sure what this is. Let's see, it's page 10. I would love to know what book this came from. So I do have some tools to my toolbox. Let me download the image to my desktop. Save it to my desktop. Boom, 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 boom. As I wait. Okay, so now it's on my desktop. Let's make sure it's there. Yep. So one of the extra tools I use is Google Lens. Google Lens is a phenomenal free service. What it does, let me bring it over here. Boom, boom, boom. Take the picture over here. Oops. In microseconds, it's going to check the entire world for images like the one I just got from Ancestry for my client. And I spent a couple minutes here looking to see if I can find a similar image. But unfortunately, it does not look like it. Okay, so let me get rid of that. Get rid of this. And then what I would do, not right now because I'm live with the video, is take the names and I just do a search to see if anything pops up. Let's see, that looks like it might be. We go back here a second. Okay, so I did find information. So this is Family Search. Family Search originally owned Ancestry. They sold it off. Family Search is owned by the Mormons. The Mormons have a huge, absolutely huge library of all the history of the United States and more. And you pay for it. There's an extra fee for it. But look here. See, here's this guy's image here. Okay. That's what we saw here. See that picture there? Okay, so they are the same. This must be the farm where he lived. View of Grandpa W.J. Vickery's farm from top of the hill on something river near Bullman, Georgia. So the guy lived in Georgia. Here is a newspaper image. So now I can go to newspaper archives and look for this picture and get a better, clearer image along with the article. So I do a lot. I take a lot of effort to do the work that is set before me so I can make sure that I'm doing the best I can. See, here's that picture that was in that newspaper article. Oh, there's the newspaper article right there. Look at that. And here's that picture here. Look at this. And it even tells you who they are. Now, sometimes another service that Ancestry provides is enhancement of a picture. So I'll go in here, I'll do a sharpen. And it actually makes it nice and clear. Look at the eyes. You can see those eyes. Color the picture. Bum, 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 bum. It's thinking about it. Let's try it again. There we go. To me, that looks a lot nicer than the original picture. Now, the nice thing is, folks, and I'm going to take this, I'm going to share it to my client later after I get off the air here. But the nice thing about this is that it makes a copy. So what I'm looking at right here, what you're looking at here is an actual copy of that original photograph. So if I go back in here, you'll see my enhanced version and you'll see the original. So the original is always there. Also, what Ancestry does is Ancestry will tell the people who I took that image from and enhanced it. It would tell the original owner of that photograph that Randy Rhodes took your picture and enhanced it. Okay. Sometimes, hey, William Lockett, how you doing? William Lockett is a friend of mine who is in Alaska. He lives in Alaska. He's a good friend of mine. William, if you want, I can bring you on the show. I'm just going to be here for 10 or 15 minutes, just talking to folks, showing them what I do, and showing them the amount of love and support that I get from my Southern friends. I have been so embraced by the South that it warms my heart and makes me feel wanted and needed for the services that I provide. And I'm also going to make an announcement here shortly. It's going to be a big announcement, one that's been coming, but I'm going to make it official today in this broadcast. But so my services for what I do is very reasonable, as opposed to other folks who charge thousands of dollars. I'm not even there. Uh, uh, I mean, if you're interested, I have 2 open slots in my calendar. If you're interested in what I can do, please reach out to me, and I'll talk to you, give you a free sample of what I can do, and so forth. One of the things I do is, for when I go through do my work, if I find interest in things I want to go back later on and do more investigation on or reach out to the client, is I have these school notebooks, of which I have quite a few. One notebook per client. I actually should think next time I do an office order is actually get the 3 subject notebook. Remember those where you for school, high school primarily, you have the 3 subject notebook where it's just separated. So each section would be a different class, like history or math or English or whatever. I'll think about doing that next time. As I've gone through the last several years of what I do come across, and I do make friends. I do. Trust me, I do make friends. And one of the friends I make, hold on a second. Is with the Bouguet family, Candace, Judah, Joanna, and Georgia. Those last 2 are actually identical twins. They are phenomenal musicians and singers. In fact, I want to do here real quick. They have given me permission to share their music on my broadcasts. They don't ask me to pay them for the services. They actually allow me to do it because in return, I do shout outs for them. And I'm not sure if it does any good for them. I would like to think it does. So we do a quick search here. Ba-ba. Booty booty. Here we go. I want you to give you this, give this a listen to.
In the dreary Yankee prison, where a rebel soldier lay, by his side there stood a preacher, ere his soul should pass away. And he faintly whispered, "Parson," as he clutched him by the hand. "Oh, parson, tell me quickly, will my soul pass through the Southland?" Will my soul pass through the Southland, through old Virginia Grand? Will I see those hills of Georgia and the green fields of Alabama? Will I see that little church house where I pledged my heart and hand? Oh, parson, tell me quickly, will my soul pass through the Southland? Was for loving dear old Dixie in this dreary cell I lie. Was for loving dear old Dixie in this northern state I died. Will you see my little daughter? Will you make her understand? Oh, parson, tell me quickly, will my soul pass through the Southland? Oh, tell me quickly, will my soul pass through the sun?
Yes, absolutely. Will my heart pass through the Southland? I don't know. I would love to be in the South. William Lockett, thank you for joining us here. Make sure you get plenty of food and groceries. I'm going to be stopping by your house. I do have a big appetite, and I'll be looking for some steak, some potatoes, and some really good dessert. That'd be nice. Anyways, they are the Bouguet family, and they do allow me. Let me see. Oops. They do allow me to use their music on my broadcast. So, Facebook, if you are watching, don't ding me because I do have the permission of the family to use their music. You'll find their music on Amazon and Spotify. Also, please, tonight, 7:30 p.m. Eastern Time, join Jen, the homeschool mom, and myself with the author historian Matthew Holmes as we discuss his book, Chemtrails Over Dixieland. Don't miss it. You're going to really enjoy it. It's about chemtrails. It's about politics. It's about murder. It's about the Epstein Island and so forth and so forth. In the past, we have done broadcasts for Matthew concerning his ancestors who fought in the war between the North and the South, or the War of Independence, or the War of Aggression, whichever title one put it to. His ancestors were that, and these books are all about that. You can find his books on Amazon, or he is in the process of gathering together some of his books. This here is brand new. This will be my next book to do a review on after tonight's broadcast. And folks, this one here is going to take a while. It is over 500 pages. So this one here is probably going to be a Christmas time broadcast because of the size of it. But folks, and also make sure, like I said, he's looking to do a bundle. So if you buy, we'll discuss what the bundle is going to consist of. But if you buy all of his books or a series of his books, he's willing to discount the price. Also, when you purchase your book, you'll get your choice of a bookmark that we've created with the help of Jen, the homeschooling mom. This one here has his current 6 books. We'll be doing another one to include the other books. On the back is his image and a short bio. This one here actually has 4 of his books that we've have discussed. And again, on the back, we're going to be looking to change the back to change out that image to make it a different one. But folks, I just wanted to jump on here a different aspect of what I do, because I do want folks to know that there are expenses to what I do. I'm still paying on these monitors. I think I have like 3 or 4 months left, and then they are all mine. The tower over here, which you can't see, that was a big purchase. I had one, but this one over here, the all-one computer, even though it works very well, Facebook did some upgrades, and this computer here doesn't. I mean, it'll go live, but was having problems keeping stable as a live integrity. So I went to the expense of buying this new computer, huge expense, and it does absolutely phenomenal well. The microphone was a gift from my son. The keyboard she has in red, and the pretty mousy mouse that lights up. That also was a gift. Behind me is my Comcast. You can't see it. My Comcast business internet. I had to go with the business because of the integrity I needed, the speed I needed, the home connection just wasn't cutting it. So that's a huge expense. I mean, I'm talking $200 a month just for internet because of all the devices that I have. It needed and required more power, and that's what's going on. So, folks, I want to jump off here. Oh, my big announcement. Okay, so tomorrow I will be joining Dave Globin of Boogie the Bowl with Jen, the homeschooling mom. We were talking about the First Amendment. It's something near and dear to her, as well as to us who come on here and do podcasts. The First Amendment, the right to speak our mind to a certain degree, and what our limitations might be. Who knows? But tomorrow will be my last official position on Dave Glovin's Boogie with the Bowl. I've been going on his show Monday, Wednesday, Friday at 10 a.m. and Tuesday and Thursday at 7 p.m. But I have a lot to do. I have a lot of things. A lot of people are looking to me. I got another author who wants me to get his book and do broadcasts about his book, just like I did with Matthew Holmes. My general, he's providing me with stuff that I need to do to create more broadcasts. I'm looking to do some of my own craft work to create things that I need to give out to my clients or to bring on new clients. Also, I'm going to be getting involved with trying to secede the southern states legally. We're going to be sending out notices to congressmen and senators to try and convince them that it is the right thing, because the southern states do not live and think the same as the northern states. So we should have our own independence, and that I'll be doing as well. And that takes time, okay? And time that I spend, though lovingly, on Dave's show is time I should be spending with all my other responsibilities I'm taking on. Folks, it's been said that no one watches me, no one cares about me. I don't think that's true, because those who are in the South, they reach out to me, they ask me to do stuff for them. They ask, all my clients are from the South, and we're doing such a great job with them. So I think my attention should be to the Southern friends, to my Southern connections. I was just given the position as a, what's it called? I apologize, my brain is a sieve right now. As a moderator to a group, as well as an admin to another group. They want me to do things to create automations for their groups, so things are done automatically. So I have a lot to do besides my genealogy, which is first and foremost my responsibility. So folks, before I jump off here, I do want to do one last thing. Let me get rid of, oops, there it is. I just want to do one last thing. For tonight, don't forget, folks, Matthew Holmes, author and historian, he is going to be with us to talk about his book, Chemtrails Over Dixieland. You don't want to miss it. It is going to be a freaking eye-opener and things that you probably didn't know about. So please be with us tonight as I play this song about him. Start over.
Matthew Holmes is a proud Southerner, a proud Southerner, author who honors his Confederate ancestors. Just like his ancestors, he continues to be a fire eater and hell-bent on Southern secession of the illegally occupied Confederate States of America. Corrupt politicians do everything to dismantle our beloved Southern culture. They continue to destroy our monuments to our gallant Confederate heroes. Matthew Holmes is a proud Southerner, a proud Southerner, an author who honors his Confederate ancestors.
Yes, indeedy. Yes, indeedy. Proud Southerner. Yes, she is. So, folks, um, I have another question. Then I'm going to jump off. Would you like to see me do my own broadcast series? Now, it's going to be in connection to just saying my responsibilities to the South to um, do live broadcasts and talk about the reenactments, the battles that the South won and lost. So that's going to be part of my uh, new regimen as my um, responsibility to my position as communications officer for the Carolina Grey Ghosts. Um, Also, my adjustment tree broadcast, where I go outside in front of my tree and I talk about for 10 or 15 minutes about something might happen in the news. Uh, are these broadcasts something that you would like to see on a regular basis? And if so, what time and what day works best? No sense me doing these things if nobody's going to be watching. Okay, and I understand that. So please reach out to me through Randall Rhodes or on my group page, All Roads Legal Genealogy. Let me know what you think. Would you watch a regular series of me or not? And that's it. So, folks, I want to say howdy doody. You take care. Have a great rest of your day.